Well, today's a practice day, getting ready for tomorrow's qualifying and race one, which will be held on Saturday, and race two on Sunday. Steven is pretty good. He feels confidence. He's been here before. We just have to manage his lap time by a few tenths of seconds and get it where we are and get it ready for the September US final race. The weather is pretty good. We'll have about 12 miles an hour wind coming from northwest, but other than that, it'll be good, and it'll be kind of a sunny day. So, yeah, we went out today. We had a practice, which was our last practice session. It was for 30 minutes. We're trying to still figure out what's wrong with our traction control. That it comes early after 2 or 3 laps when the car gets warm up. His mid-corners speed is kind of limited when traction control kicks in, but overall he laid down a good run comparing to the traffic that we had. It was satisfactory. He's right now, I believe he's a P1, but qualifying session will be 2 o'clock today. We'll figure out. I have no doubt that if he continues the way he drove today and yesterday, he will be able to win both days. That's pretty good compared to all the obstacles that he has to manage. A little bit of an issue with the officials yesterday because Steven's lap time was extremely close to lap record at this track in the GT class, so they want to check everything in the car to make sure the car was a properly spec car. And they spent about an hour yesterday, and they spent about another 45 minutes this morning. And finally, we were able to convince them that this car is an actually stock spec factory race car and nothing has been modified. They had to weigh a car with the driver and all of his gears to make sure that he was going to be over 3,000 pounds. So he doesn't have any advantages among the group, and which we're 5 pounds over the 3,000 pounds, and they end up working perfectly. And we're ready to go. So it'll be a exciting day. Looking forward to it.
time of, was it the second lap? There was already a 3.4 split. On this fourth lap, it is 19 and a half seconds. Second place car. New fastest lap, Steve Agacani. Not sparing the horses again. Turning a 28.9. Man, remember he qualified with a 27.7, so he's 1 point and a little bit away from his qualifying time already at the fourth lap.
Right now we're actually doing a nut and bolt check and getting it prepared for race 2. We want to try and look at the brakes. We're looking at the aero parts and anything that might come loose, anything moving. That could be suspension, could be brakes, could be part of the engine components. Just getting it ready for race 2, make sure nothing falls off.
Traction control stays on coming out of the corners, and then it slows you down going from one corner to the another corner, and it stays out. And then we change the settings from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. It's not making any difference. I mean, it's like 20% slower, and it's not good. From being a 620 horsepower, all of a sudden it drops down to 470 horsepower, 480 horsepower. And we're slow about 2.5 seconds per lap. And we even swapped the ECUs with the dash, and the same problem still exists. Trying to figure out what's the issue here, but it happens after the upgrading the map on the ECU.
Range setting 12 is like
P1. We got it, P1.